I found out that my sister was messaging my boyfriend to compare our private parts, so I told her that she's dead to me and made her depressed. I helped my sister in every moment of her life. I fought for her when she was being bullied during high school. I helped her thousands of times to make friends, and I even accompanied her everywhere she wanted. It is a betrayal that hurts, and I will never forgive. Never. I found out that my sister had been sleeping with my boyfriend for 1 year or probably more. They always had a close relationship, but I considered it innocent. I don't like video games, but my sister does, so they talk a lot by text. I thought it was about games they like until I found out that, no, they talked a lot about their secret dates while I was working and in college. I found pictures, videos, and a lot of other disgusting things in the chats between my ex and my sister. My pathetic sister found pleasure in asking my pathetic ex all the time if she was smarter or prettier than me. She even compared our private parts. The first thing I did was throw all my ex-boyfriend's things out of the apartment. I insulted him in 1,000 ways and kept the PC I gave him for Christmas. I didn't speak to my sister for over a week. She didn't contact me like the coward she is until yesterday when she sent me a message trying to justify herself by saying that it was a mistake and that I should forgive her because we're sisters and blah blah blah. At one point, I thought, should I be the mature person in the situation who doesn't let resentment speak for her? But then I realized that I've never been that kind of person. I took my phone and wrote a long message to my sister. I called her out in every possible way, and I wrote a lot of personal things, too. I told her how much of a failure she is and how she has always envied me, and that's why she needed to feel what it's like to be me for a second of her sad life. She sent me a voice message crying and saying that she was in a fragile moment mentally, that I shouldn't make her feel worse, and that she regretted it. I reacted to her message with a laughing emoji and didn't even hear the long voice message until the end. Was it a low thing to attack her with all her flaws? Yes, but it's better to betray your sister and believe she will forgive you because you share blood with her. Honestly, I felt perfect after sending her that message, and it was therapeutic to take out everything I felt to give closure. It hurts me that she slept with someone I loved, but it hurts me a lot all the things I read in those chats, how she enjoyed watching him compare me to her, or how she asked him about personal things about our relationship just to laugh at it. She's dead to me, and my parents know it. I don't even care if I'm a bad person like them. I can't forgive this, and I don't even feel bad about my reaction. Edit. Here's what I texted her. I'm not interested in hearing any of your excuses. I believe you when your friend accused you of sleeping with her boyfriend because I trusted that you would never do something like that, but now I understand why everyone leaves you alone, and you deserve it. What you did to me is a poop, and you know it, but you didn't care because you spent a year being the whore of X name without any shame, and now that I found out everything, you went days without talking to me. After all, you are a coward, and on top of that, you still don't care about what you did to me. You're only talking to me because dad probably stopped talking to you, and you're running out of money. So you want to fix this poop so he gives you money again. You were always an asshole, but don't you think it's a lot to be my boyfriend's second woman? How little respect do you have for yourself? We're sisters. I don't even know what's going on in your head because I don't understand what's wrong with you. Girl, I read all the messages between you, and you even started comparing our bodies. You're sick. You know I never did anything for you to do this to me, and I loved you. But everything turned out well for you because he's with you. So enjoy that feeling and the love you two have for each other because you will be lonely later. You are going to go back to your cave, but this time, I am not going to be there to pity you like every time I did before. Stay with him. There's nothing that interests me less than fighting for an idiot who is surely going to leave you, but let me make it clear to you that you're not going to hear about me again. This dies here. We are no longer sisters. If I see you on the street, I will cross to the opposite sidewalk to not see you. Update, they broke up. When all of this happened, my parents scolded my sister, and she got offended and didn't speak to our parents except to ask them for money. She asked them for money to buy things for her career, but then my aunt told my parents that my sister used that money to buy my ex some sneakers. My parents never gave her any money from that day on. She's an idiot. My parents started to pay for us to go to a private college, and the only thing we had to do was study. She only had to take her studies seriously, but she didn't, so my father got tired and didn't send her money for months. My ex contacted me to apologize and said he knew he did wrong by hurting me like that, but my sister manipulated him, and it was a total mistake. I told him he could shove his apologies in the ass. Meanwhile, my sister and I have only crossed paths a few times, but she always avoids me because she thinks I will hit her. We're not going to the same career, so we luckily don't see each other too much. Anyway, a few days ago, she went to our parents' house saying that she broke up with my ex and that she felt unfortunate and had an anxiety attack. I don't know exactly what they talked about since I wasn't there, but my mother told me that she told my sister that she knew what was going to happen when she slept with him, and my sister justified herself by saying that they're in love, so my mother and she just argued again and my sister left. Now, she doesn't talk to anyone in the family except our grandmother to ask for money. I know my sister is not going to change her bad habits, and she didn't learn anything from this. I even think she will get together with my ex again because they're just toxic with each other, but it's her life to ruin, not mine, and I don't care anymore. My ex had told me that he wanted the PC back, but I told him that then he should pay the remaining dues, and he said no, so the idiot wanted the PC for free even though he slept with my sister. I know it's a boring update, and probably everyone wanted it to be about my sister begging for forgiveness and my ex suffering, but no, they are just two idiots who deserve each other.